We found this abandoned train, or this wrecked train. Like, here's the tracks, and there's an old Dodge Dart. You can see Dart right there. We don't know what happened. We're not quite sure. Alright, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Colorado Caddy, and we are back with another one. Man, I had originally went and started this video and made this video a little bit yesterday, but I'm not gonna lie, I think today's gonna be a lot better of a day to make this video and a lot better visuals for you guys. Not just the obvious, that's not what I'm talking about. But me and Prissy are out on one of our adventures today. And as y'all know, these adventures are freaking fun. We have been out just finding random things today on this trail. And so far we found like a wrecked train. A wrecked train with like a car entangled into it. That was super, super cool and super crazy to see. We see there's a random antenna right there. Random antenna. Seeing it's because we're in the Air Force base. So there's like an antenna up there disguised as a tree. It's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I wanted to make this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Colorado Caddy. Thank you for one, thank you for tuning into the channel. For two, let me explain a little bit about myself. I am the head organizer and I guess director, if you will. I don't know what to call it. I'm the event organizer for the Sur-Ron Mega Ride and all of the local electric PV, e-bike, any of those group rides going down in Colorado Springs. I'm the main organizer for these. Last year I organized group rides for Electrify Expo. Doing big group rides is basically what I'm known for and what I've been doing for a while now. I've done it in electric skateboarding, I've done it in one-wheeling, I've done it in just about all the electric sports you can think of. I personally haven't rode electric unicycles, but I got a lot of good buddies of mine who have. I've worked with Shibby Time, I've worked with a few other big EUC names, and I absolutely love the guys. It's not my personal thing. Shout out Mario Chacon, shout out Shibby for sure, Shibby Time. Okay, but leads me into, if you're looking at my channel and you see my subscribers and you see my following, you're probably wondering, how the hell or why is this guy the one who puts together the biggest e-moto ride out event there is? Well, let me explain that. So what had happened was, long story short, my wife got a bike. It made me really, really, really want a bike. How much fun she was having on one. So within 2 weeks of her getting her bike, I went ahead and I got mine. And it was just absolute fun. We fell in love with riding bikes. We fell in love with just being on them, period. I never thought I could like something more than skateboarding. And when I found these bikes, I proved myself wrong. How you doing, sir? You guys check it out. As you can see, this is like, so it gets pretty, the signage is pretty intense.
There's a big ass warning.
Yeah, there's a big ass warning. U.S. Air Force installation.
Right there as well.
So right there too. Always watch. No drone zone restricted. They're watching shit. So yeah. See what it says over here. The following 1600 LF segment of trail easement.
Thank you, Miss Harrison family.
Thanks Dolores A. Harrison family. Floods. In early accounts of life in Colorado, wind, unpredictable weather, and flash floods highlighted many diaries. Today, hydrologists study past floods in order to predict future ones. The term 100-year flood represents the probability of a flood of specific proportions.
tell us about the flood when the trailer ran?
Monument Creek, because of its narrow floodplain, is the greatest flood threat to Colorado Springs. This creek has seen significant flooding in 1864, 1885, 1886, 1935, and 1965. So it's due for one. That's sketchy.
The trailer ran continues. It's all underneath. I wonder even when they came by and made the trail, why they didn't dig it out.
Oh yeah, more of it's over here. I didn't even see that. So right up here is the trail, what I was just talking about to you guys. This is like the crazy train thing me and Pris found. And she started digging some of this out right here. And there's a little car in there. Like that little dig spot right there is Pris. It's pretty funny. She was digging in it earlier. But yeah, so it's wild. What do you guys think happened here? Let me know in the comments. Back to what I was talking about, y'all. After me and Pris got our bikes, I went Sur-Ron crazy. I mean, I had already been going Sur-Ron crazy, looking up Sur-Rons on Instagram, on all over social media. You guys know how it goes, watching all the Surron Stuff videos, watching all the other people's videos, and just absolutely obsessing. And I seen them make a ride. Woo! Good save! And I seen them make a ride. Oh my God, I had to make it to a mega ride. I had to make it to a mega ride. But there was no way. I didn't have no way to transport this Sur-Ron. We didn't have a vehicle that could make it to Texas. We weren't living like that. We weren't bowing. So I said I would ride my bike. And I rode my bike. I rode my Sur-Ron. Yep, 1,058 miles. There's videos to it in my YouTube. Go check them out. I rode my Sur-Ron 1,058 miles from Colorado Springs to Austin, Texas. When I got there, they threw me a welcoming like I had never seen before. Scott, aka Surron Texas, who was the originator. He is the founder of Sur-Ron Mega Ride. He had a big finish line for me. About 100 people were out there. It was nuts, guys. It was cool. I had found something that I had quickly immersed myself in, and they had welcomed me, and I absolutely adored everybody in the community for it. My wife loved the bike. She rooted me on for the whole thing. Back to Scott, Surron, Texas. Surron, Texas, like I said, is the originator of the ride. I stayed at Airbnb with Surron, Texas. And he's seen my plans for my ride to Texas. He got to see some of the other events I had ran, got to know me a little bit better as a person. And we got to talking about where Surron Mega Ride was going and where it could go. One thing led to the next. The conversation went one way, and we talked about it. We talked about me taking over Surron Mega Ride. And that was in 2023 at the Austin, Texas ride. And I had a lot to learn. This was not like any other ride I'd put together before. I'd put together huge ride outs with cows. So what I was saying before those cows rudely interrupted me was that I have led so many different rides, all around the country, really, you know. And it's of one wheels, of electric skateboards, with EUCs, with everything. And there's really no other ride quite like Surron Mega Ride. There's big gas bike ride outs. Yeah, there's big pedal bike ride outs. Yes. But these aren't pedal bikes, and these are not gas bikes. So I don't really have a playbook. There's not really a playbook to how to do this, to do it right, to do whatever. All I can really do is learn from each one and continue to come at this from not a ride lead's point of view. I come at this from an attendee's point of view. I come at this from a rider's point of view. I come at this from, is this a ride out that I would like to go to? What would someone like my wife have fun with? What would someone like one of my best friends like Willie Stunts, what would they have fun doing? You know, it's a community event. It's community driven, and that's what it's going to continue to be. You guys will see in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is going to be a little bit different. Or Los Angeles is going to be completely different than anything anybody has really ever seen before. Because in Los Angeles, we will have a warehouse for Vendors Row. It's not just going to be some random shit set up at a park or a parking lot. And though I did have a lot of fun in Austin, I think Austin was an absolute banger with the car show. We had the donks out there. We had the slabs out there. We had the goods out there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a dope ass Vendors Row. I mean, the pavilion was super lit, but Los Angeles, we're moving up into a warehouse, and I think that's going to be really good. I think we'll keep it with warehouses for a little bit, see how that whole vibe goes down, maybe get some party going, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get a little after party going or something like that. Honestly, it just all depends on how many vendors sign up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I take with the vendor money. We pay for the permits. We pay for the sanctions. I pay for all of the t-shirts. And I'm going to have to pay for the warehouse, obviously. So, guys, any donations anybody wants to make, feel free to hit me up if you want to support the Make a Ride. If you're an influencer and you want to be a sponsor of the Make a Ride, have your name, your Instagram handle, your social medias tagged and on the official Make a Ride shirts, please hit me up. I do have a way for you guys to do that. Sponsors, vendors, small businesses, please hit me up. Again, make sure you are absolutely 100% part of this community and you are involved in the community. This is something you want to do, not just something you're trying to capitalize on. I only want vendors part of this that really want to be part of not only the ride, not only the exposure that Make a Ride brings, but part of the actual community. So tap in, hit me up, let's get you part of it. It's going down June 27th through the 29th. I can't freaking wait. Los Angeles, California, here we come. It's beautiful. Where geese and people just share the same roadway. Colorado. Look, these folks are just walking to work. Alright guys, so we are going to end this video. Just one day later, me and Chris are out here in Denver now, fucking up the big city. Y'all know what time it is. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for just being part of all of our little adventures and stuff, man. Like it really means a lot to us. It means a lot to me. And hopefully I will see a majority of you guys at the Los Angeles Make a Ride. Woo! At the Los Angeles Make a Ride, June 26th through the 29th. Now just stay tuned for a bunch of, I guess, random GoPro clips of us finishing off this group ride over here in the city. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go! I love coming up to Denver. Denver's always fun. You're good? It's a little bit windy. Boom, 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 boom.